Alright, Danny Lightning back with another game review. This one's called Traffic Rider, and this is a pretty cool game. If you like my videos, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And basically the whole idea is you ride through traffic and you try not to crash. And there's a bunch of different little game modes and stuff like that you can play. There's a bunch of different scooters, dirt bikes, sports bikes, cruiser style bikes. There's all kinds of different bikes you can get as you level up. You can unlock those and buy those. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's go for a endless. So the thing with endless is you just ride through traffic until you crash. Alright, once you crash, you are done. And the game ends. So it's not exactly endless. Alright, there's different control settings you can choose. Basically, you tap on the hand grip on the right hand side, and that's your throttle, and you can see the little brake lever right above it. If you tap that, that's your brakes, and it'll slow you down. And I've got the controls set to handlebar, so if you see the little handlebar on the left hand side, that's how I steer, by tapping the left or the right hand side of the handlebar. You can do tilt controls or... woo, I almost crashed there. So I think I'm at level 10 right now. Sometimes you gotta slow down to avoid hitting cars. So after this we'll go and look at some of the career modes. Sometimes traffic gets completely jammed up, and if you don't slow down, you're going to crash. So you need to learn how to use that brake. Right there, right here, this is a good time to slow down. You don't want to smash into the back of somebody. Now I find this mode is really good for farming money. That is, if you can get pretty far. So I can usually get about $1,500 per run on this. Sometimes I got like $2,500. So you definitely need to learn to use that brake correctly. I almost bit it there. Sometimes your braking power is not as good as it needs to be to stop. I don't know, I think this is a really fun game. It reminds me a lot of like old arcade games from when I was a kid. Like when I was a kid, you'd go to the mall or someplace like that and they'd have video game arcades. And there was a lot of games just like this. I believe there's games like this where you actually got to set on a fake motorcycle and you would lean to steer the motorcycle. It was pretty cool. But it reminds me a lot of that. They don't have a lot of games like that anymore from what I can see. All the old game arcades seem to be gone. I remember when I was a kid also, there was a couple like department stores. They had a couple floors, man. Like one of the floors would be a video game arcade. I wish they still had stuff like that. I mean, that was fun back in the day when I was a kid. Going to the old arcades and playing the games. I'm going to pop a big wheelie here. I unlocked wheelies. I'm not really sure what good they do, but I just crashed. Because I was doing a wheelie and not paying attention. So the wheelie can get you. Alright, there I just won $1,500, which is cool. Let's go home and look at some of the other game modes.
Want to play the #1 goal?
No, I don't. Thank you. So, you can hit the back button every time an ad pops up, and it just lets you pop out of it. So you don't actually have to watch the ads, which is cool. Alright, so let's go to career mode. And we're just going to go ahead and pick... Let's just pick this one, whatever this is. And we're going to play this one. There's different versions of the career modes. This one says Reach the finish line in time. So I gotta get to the finish line before the time runs out. Each one of those little green flags is a checkpoint. So I get extra time every time I hit a checkpoint. Now on this boat, if you crash, you get back up and keep going, but there's a good chance you're not going to make it in time if you crash. Oh no. But since I'm on the fast bike, and this isn't one of the later modes, I might actually be able to still make it in time even though I crashed. I definitely should have used my brake there, but I did not. Now when I first started playing this yesterday, I was crashing all the time, but I've got kind of good at it. It didn't take me too long. I might have played this for a total of an hour so far, I'm gonna guess. And most of the time I don't really crash now, so you'll get pretty good at it. Might be a little rough when you first start out. So I'm coming up to the last checkpoint, and I'll be at the finish line soon. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it. When you start running out of time, I just hit the brakes by mistake. When you start running out of time, you'll hear it go ding, 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 ding. So that means you better hurry. So you gotta watch out for those cars changing lanes too. Alright, so I made it in time. I earned $465. Let's go play a different round. There's different little modes. Like there's an overtake mode. There's one where you have to get so far in a specific amount of time. So let's go ahead and pick this one and see what this one does. Overtake 20 cars in 65 seconds. I think these overtake modes are hard, so you gotta pass a car at high speed, and I'm pretty sure you have to cut in front of it. Or you gotta be really close to it. Oh crap, I just crashed. If you crash on this, you're not gonna make it. Alright, so I am not gonna be able to do this in time. I gotta get 7 more, 5 more. Oh, I crashed. I think I would have made it if I wouldn't have crashed that last time. It says I need 2 more, and like I said, okay, I crashed, so I didn't make it in time. Let's go back home. Let's try a different race mode. After we do this one, we'll look at the different bikes you can get. And I'm going to try this one. Nope, I'm going to try this one. Let's see what this is. I haven't beaten this one yet, I don't think. Reach the finish line in time. Okay. I'm not sure that this bike is fast enough to make it. I'm pretty sure I kept running out of time. So, I might need a better bike to be able to beat this one. Or you can upgrade your bike. So we'll look at all of that in just a second here. Here's a time where you just have to slow down or you're going to crash. Here's another one. The whole lane's jammed up. You can't get through. Now that's really going to mess me up on my time because I just had to slow down and waste time there. I'm only about halfway to that checkpoint and time's running out. So there it is. Okay, I made it. Barely, but I made it. Nope. So time's running out again. I'm not even close to the next checkpoint, so I'm not going to make it here. I need a much faster bike, I believe. And not to crash. Alright, so let's go look at some of the bikes and all that good stuff. Every time there's an ad, you can just hit that back button and pass the ad. Alright, back to home. I definitely don't appreciate having to watch ads. I understand the company's got to make money, so they have ads, but if I can skip them, I'm going to skip them. Alright, so let's go back to garage. You can see you got power handling and braking, so you can upgrade all of those. I much rather would just get the next bike or something instead of upgrade that if possible. If you get a bike that you really like, maybe you want to start upgrading it, I don't know. But first you start off with this scooter, and then you can unlock different bikes. This one's okay. I did not like this dirt bike. This is okay. I really like this so far. The next bike is this dirt bike. Alright, as soon as I hit the next level, I can unlock this. So I'm waiting to unlock this. After this, you get into the sport type bikes. Then you got this kind of old school looking Harley type thing. You got your big old highway cruiser. More sport bikes. That thing looks pretty neat. I like the cruiser type of bikes over the sport bikes. But I bet these drive a lot better. They're probably a lot faster and handle better. So on this game, it's probably nice to get some of those sport bikes. So there's definitely a whole lot of bikes you can get. They do get more expensive. Like you see, you gotta hit level 43 before you can unlock this. 45 for this. This thing just looks crazy. It's got the highest stats of everything in the game, so I imagine it's pretty amazing. Let's see, what else can you do? Let's go back to a bike that I own. If you want to spend some game money, you can go up here. You can change the color to whatever you want. For 1,500 game dollars, you can change the color of your bike. I'm gonna not do that. So you can change the way... Crap! I just bought something for $2,000 by mistake. You can change what your arms look like. I didn't think it was actually gonna buy it. I thought it was gonna show me a preview. I didn't want to spend that $2,000 because I don't really care what the arms look like. Here's something where you can put little decals on your bike. You can't really even see those things. I mean, $2,000 for that. $200 a decal. That's cool, I guess. So that one's right there on your air intake cover. There's one on your battery cover. There's one on the... I think that's your transmission. So I don't know. I make all goofy little stickers if you want them. This one goes on your gas tank. I don't see the point of these stickers. So that's pretty much it. Alright, I guess I'll go play another round. Let's try one of these time trials. The whole purpose of the time trial is it gives you a set amount of time, and you have to go as far as you possibly can in that amount of time. So as you'll see, my arms look different now. I've got a different gloves and a different jacket or whatever. So that was pretty much a waste of $2,000. That's okay, I can make that back up real easy. So that really slowed me down right there. At least I didn't crash. So if I got 57 seconds left to get as far as possible. I'm probably going to need a faster bike. Ah, and then I crashed. So yeah, I'm not going to do that good on this round. I really would like some better braking power. If I upgraded my brakes, that would probably be a pretty nice thing to do. But I'm saving the money for the next bike that comes available. I'm almost to that level to where I can unlock it. I'm pretty sure I have the money for it. At least I did, until I wasted that $2,000 on these yellow and red arms. Time's about to run out. I hear that clock ticking, and I'm all jammed up here. Alright, let's see how much money I earned on that. $741. That's still not too bad. Alright, let's go back to home. You know what? There's a little thing with a crown here. I don't know what that is. I'm going to click that. Okay, I guess that's showing you, alright, who has done the best on that event. And it's not me. It says I'm not even ranked. Alright, let's go play something else. Skip that stupid ad. It looks like I haven't unlocked the free ride yet. So I'm going to go back to Endless and do one more on that, because I think Endless is where I seem to earn the most money. I really don't like these arms. They're too bright. Now if I had a really bright colored sports bike or something, these arms might come in handy, but they don't look right on this bright green, or this dull green color. So I think after this race I'm going to change the arms back. Alright, so let's see how far I can get before I crash. Ha! So I guess you can run into people at low speed without crashing. Now the longer you go for faster speeds, the more points you get. Because you'll see there's a little thing that's counting high speed over there on the left hand side of the screen. So I've been in high speed for about 15 seconds now. So the longer you do that, the more money you're going to earn. So I'm going to try not to use the brakes if I don't have to, but if you need to use the brakes, use them, because if you crash, alright, your time is done. The guy's changing lanes. So I had to use the brakes there, and I lost my high speed streak. It looks all jammed up through here. It's hard to see what's going on when you're inside of these tunnels. The tunnels can mess you up pretty good. Alright, let's try and go for another high speed streak maybe. I gotta slow down. There's way too much traffic here. So that's high speed streaks. Gonna have to wait for a minute till I get into more open space on the map. This is looking a little better. I'm not sure what my best high speed streak is yet. I don't know, I just find this game to be a lot of fun. I think a lot of people would really like this. I downloaded a couple games that were basically knockoffs of this. The same freaking thing. But this one, the bikes just seem to drive a lot better. So I like this better than I liked the other versions of this game. Okay, so there are some different versions of this that you can try made by different companies, but this one, called Traffic Rider, seems to be the best out of them all. Yay, I popped a wheelie for no reason. It'd be nice if the wheelies gave you extra points. They don't. Those cars are way too slow. What do we got? A real traffic jam going on here. So I lost my high-speed streak. So we're all jammed up again. We're gonna need to slow down. Another big traffic jam. I probably could have made it through there without slowing down, but I'd rather not crash. Looks like it's jammed up here as well. That guy's getting over. So I keep having to slow down. The wheelie thing is not all that great. There's really no point in it. So you do gotta watch for those people changing lanes. I think this is the furthest I've ever gone so far. I could be incorrect, but okay, I've got a pretty good high-speed streak going here. Hopefully I don't have to end it. I'm almost at 1 minute. I'm over a minute. This is probably my longest high-speed streak ever. Maybe not, but it feels like it. This is a really good run so far. Usually I've crashed by now, I bet. Crap, I hit the brake instead of the gas. So I lost my high-speed streak because of a mistake I made. That's alright though. I didn't actually need to slow down there. I bet I earn a pretty decent chunk of change on this one. I probably wouldn't have made that there unless I slowed down. I'm pretty sure I would have crashed and burned. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty nice riding bike. I like it way better than any of the other ones so far. That guy must have changed lanes because... Alright, that was really good. I just reached a level 11, so now I can go buy that bike. So you know what? Let's go buy that and try it out. See how much better it is. So I'm going to go to garage, skip the ad. And we're going to buy this bike for $30,000. I have just enough. Alright. I'm going to change back to the stock arms. And we're going to go play Endless on this. I don't like the looks of this as much. The other one looked nicer, I thought. This one feels like it's going a lot quicker though. I never really paid attention to how many miles per hour the last one went. This says 102. I've been this fast on a real bike, and I'll tell you what, man, it was scary. I only did it once. We got up to like 112, I think, is what I hit. And man, that was a scary feeling. When I used to own a bike, I usually stayed around the speed limits. But that one time I was just like, I want to see what it's like to go fast on a motorcycle. And I'll tell you, man, everything just looked blurry. Ugh. Wow. I'm amazed I didn't crash there. That was pure luck, I think. I'm still on my high speed streak. Whoa. Oh, I crashed. So I don't know, I kind of think I like the last bike better, to tell you the truth. This one has a lot better stats, it looks like. Let's go check out the stats, alright? Alright, so the other one has more power and more handling, but the braking is not as good. So this should be faster. Now this one says +2, it has little hearts that say +2. I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean I have 2 lives? I don't know. +2 on the hearts. Huh. No idea what that is. So I think I'll end this video now. You guys get the idea of what this game is all about. This is definitely a fun game, Traffic Rider. Again, if you like my videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Alrighty, thanks.